Sine Wave, the most powerful band solution in the market. This video uses a cutting tool we are all familiar with, the hacksaw, to show you what happens to a bandsaw blade in a cut as cutting pressure is applied. At the onset of the cut, the blade comes in contact with a small surface area that is easy to cut. Only light pressure is needed at this point. As the blade begins to penetrate through the material, the contact area for the blade grows in size, and it takes more downward pressure to cut. This slows penetration. At the widest point in the cross-section of material, the contact area makes the cut even more challenging, requiring even more downward pressure to cut. This slows penetration even more. The blade is closest to possible tooth tip breakage at this point, much like the breaking point for a pencil lead under pressure. The benefits of a rocking motion in the cut. Let's now view two hacksaws making a cut side by side. The saw on the left will change its angle of approach from horizontal to slightly downward. The saw on the right will maintain a horizontal approach at all times. At this stage of the cut, there is no benefit to a rocking motion, as the saw contact area is small. It is easy for the teeth to penetrate the material, and there are few teeth engaged in the cut. Only light pressure is needed at this point. At this stage, the cutting rate improves for the saw using the rocking motion. By rocking, the saw is able to maintain small contact area with fewer teeth engaged, allowing good penetration. Only light pressure is needed for the rocking saw at this point, so the blade wear is also light. The saw that is maintaining a horizontal sawing position is now dealing with a larger contact area, and it takes more downward pressure to make the cut. This slows down penetration and increases tooth tip wear. As the cut progresses, the saw with the rocking motion gains a significant advantage in penetration and wear resistance over the saw that is maintaining a horizontal sawing position by continuously making contact with the material in a smaller area, allowing greater penetration without as much downward pressure. The most significant difference between the two saws occurs at the material's widest point. The saw with the rocking motion continues to take advantage of a smaller contact area and the use of less pressure to penetrate. The saw that has maintained a horizontal sawing position is at its most challenging stage of the cut, having to deal with the large contact area and requiring a tremendous amount of pressure to penetrate. If it is possible to saw material with a rocking motion, the tool used will cut faster and last longer. Most industrial materials today are cut with bandsaw technology, an endless loop of saw teeth that cut across stationary material with all teeth engaged continuously. Sine Wave is a revolutionary bandsaw technology that actually changes the cutting plane of the saw continuously throughout the cut, much like the hacksaw with the rocking motion. We accomplish this by engineering a ramp onto the back of the blade that causes an oscillation as the blade runs against the machine guides. Like the hacksaw with the rocking motion, the bandsaw blade is always engaging the material with a small area of contact, allowing optimum penetration with minimum feed pressure. The result is a significantly faster cut and a longer lasting blade. Sine wave can be applied to any metal cutting bandsaw blade. Each blade is ramped specifically to the bandsaw machine's cutting situation. This tells us how aggressive or moderate the ramp needs to be to get the job done. Due to the optimized penetration, sine wave technology, when used properly, is capable of making cost-effective cuts of very hard materials, even some of the hardest alloys in the world, such as Inconel and Waspaloy. These materials are seldom cut with traditional bandsaw blade technology due to their extremely low machinability rating. If it's speed of cut you're looking for, without the additional cost of blade wear, sine wave is capable of reducing your cut times, often by 30 to 50%. Sine wave bandsaw blade technology by Simons is truly the ultimate engineered sawing solution.